Hello everyone, today we're going to look at how to crochet this lovely little star stitch, making it into a square. This is going to be used in a future project, hence the reason I've made it into a little square. Right, to begin we're just going to work in length of chains, 26 to be exact, and this will match up to all the other little squares I've recently been making. But if you want to work this stitch into anything else, you can work it in any multiple of 2 plus 1 plus 3. I do already have a tutorial on my channel for the star stitch, but I haven't shown you how to make it into a little square. Right, let's begin. Go ahead and crochet your 26 chains to start. To begin, chain 26. Skip your first chain. Into your next chain, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. Do this a total of 5 times until you have 6 loops on your hook. When you have the 6 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 6 loops. Then yarn over and pull through 1. You've now created the little arms or legs of your star and also the eye. For your next base star, insert your hook in the eye, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert your hook under the left leg, yarn over and pull up a loop. Insert your hook into the base of that, where that left leg is worked into this chain below, and then work into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, and into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop until you have 6 loops on your hook. Then yarn over and pull through all 6 loops and chain 1 to close, and that creates your second base star. So this is the side of your work, and here is the base. For the next little star base, insert your hook into the eye, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert your hook under the left leg, yarn over, pull up a loop. Then into the base chain where that little left leg was worked, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. And then insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. And also into the next chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. You'll have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 6 loops. Yarn over and pull through to close. So that's how you work row 1. So we'll do one more. Insert your hook into the eye of the star, yarn over, pull up a loop. Underneath the left leg, yarn over, pull up a loop. Into the base chain where the left leg is, yarn over, pull up a loop. And then into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. And into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. You'll have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, yarn over, pull through to close. So go ahead to the very last star and I'll meet you at the end of row 1. So I'm just working the very last star. To finish off this edge, insert your hook into the eye of the star, yarn over and pull up a loop. Don't go under this left leg now, just go straight into the base, yarn over, pull up a loop. Then yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. This is how it's looking. For row 2, simply turn your work, yarn over insert your hook into the eye of that first star, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3. So you've just worked a half double crochet into that first eye. Work another half double crochet into the eye of the first star, and then work 2 half double crochets into each eye of each star to the end of the row. So go ahead, working your half double crochets into each eye until we get to the end of the row. At the end of row 2, when you've worked your final 2 half double crochets into the eye of your last star, you'll see there are 2 little legs just here. Just insert your hook in between those little legs, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull through to work a slip stitch to finish off the row. This gives you a nice neat edge. For row 3, chain 3, turn, skip your first chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop in the next chain, and again in the next chain, and then in the next chain, in the next stitch, and into the next stitch and yarn over, pull up a loop, and into the next stitch. So you'll have a total of 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 6 loops, yarn over and pull through to close, and that completes the first base star, and that is row 3. And then it's really just a case of repeating row 1, but you'll be working into stitches instead of chains. So insert your hook into the eye of the star, yarn over, pull up a loop under the left leg, yarn over, pull up a loop into the base of the left leg, yarn over, pull up a loop into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. When you have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 6, yarn over and pull through to close. So you repeat this sequence again to the end of the row. So I'll just show you one more. So go ahead, complete row 3, and I'll see you in a moment. So I'm just about to complete the last star of row 3. And just to finish off this edge, we work into the star, into the eye, and then into the base, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and turn. And then we just go ahead directly and work our half double crochets, 2 half double crochets into each eye, all the way along. So I'll meet you at the end of row 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've just worked my last 2 half double crochets, and we're going to work a slip stitch just in that space between those 2 final little legs just there, to give a lovely neat edge. So that completes row 4. This is how you work is looking from the back. We just flip it over. This is how it looks on the right side. So now you know how to work the star stitch, which is just a 2-row repeat. To make your little square, just repeat rows 3 and 4 another 5 times. This will give you a total of 7 completed star stitch rows. So you'll end on row 14. So go ahead and I'll see you when you've completed your little square. So this is the completed square. You end with the wrong side facing, just yarn over and pull through and fasten off like so. So this is your right side where you have, let's just zoom out, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of star stitch. So now we can work the little single crochet edge just to finish off the square. We're going to attach our yarn just up here. With your work right side facing, you can start in any stitch on the top of your work. Make sure you go under the top loops. I'm starting with a standing single crochet, so I already have a loop on my hook, and I'll just yarn over and pull through like so. Then single crochet to the corner, which will be the last stitch on the top row. And in each corner of our square, we're going to place 3 single crochets. We're aiming for 23 single crochets down the side. We're not going to count that middle stitch just here, but this will be our first of our 23 stitches. We can get roughly 3 single crochets at the end of each star stitch row. Just space them out as evenly as you can. This very first one can be a bit fiddly. We're aiming to try and get under a couple of loops. So I think you get the idea. Just try and go underneath 2 loops and working 3 single crochets at the end of each row, and I'll meet you at the bottom corner. So at the bottom left corner we need to work 3 single crochets. And then we're just going to work across the base working a single crochet into each stitch. You should end up with a total of 23 single crochets across the bottom 2, not counting your middle of your corner stitches, the middle stitch of the corner stitches I should say. So go ahead and I'll see you at the bottom right corner. So here we are at the bottom right corner. We need to work another 2 single crochets into this corner, and then you just go ahead and work up the right side, spacing out your single crochets as best you can, so you end up with a total of 23 down this side too. So go ahead and I'll meet you at the top right corner. At the top left corner, I've already placed one single crochet. That's my second and third. And then we single crochet in each stitch across the top until we reach the stitch where we started, the border. Okay, so continue working across the top and I'll see you in a moment. So this is the last stitch, and this is the stitch where we started with our standing single crochet. I like to finish with an invisible join, so I'm just going to snip the yarn and then you just pull the yarn through, thread your yarn onto your needle. I'll just do that off camera. So then you skip over this first stitch of your row. Let's just wait for the focus. Insert your needle underneath the next stitch from front to back, and then just bring your stitches together. Then insert your needle underneath the back loop of your last stitch you made and just bring it together like so. And then you just weave in at the back. You weave in however you normally do. I tend to work this way. And try not to pull the yarn too tightly because we don't want to distort that invisible join. There we go. And then just weave back. And back again. However many times you prefer. Just making sure it's secure. I'm sure that'll be fine. And then you just snip your yarn. And then I'll go ahead off camera and weave in this little tail end. So that completes the invisible join and our little border. This is the base, and this is the left side. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. In the meantime, take care. Bye for now.